I'd like to thank everybody that responded to this poll. It's a survey, it's a poll. It's basically not scientific. It's just trying to gauge people's opinions and sentiments about wearing masks in public. I wanted to get 100 respondents and I got 241. So thank you everybody that responded, and especially those who shared it on their social media pages. That really helped get me a lot of responses. As I said, keep in mind it's not a scientific survey. There's no target population and there was no randomization of people who were asked to fill out this survey. The people who answered the survey were people who saw the link on social media and wanted to help to express their opinion or just help me get information. Just keep that in mind that this is not scientific. There's nothing to do with the data except look at it for what it is. I certainly learned a lot from doing this. Let's get right to the meat. Question 1 on the survey was, do you wear a mask in public most of the time? 152 of you, or 63%, said yes. 37%, or 89 of you, said no. Now, I realize that question is worded in a way that sort of already adds some qualities to why or when do you wear a mask. I did that intentionally. A question could have been asked, how often do you wear a mask? Never, some of the time, most of the time, all the time. And I could have gotten some qualitative data from that. I didn't really feel that that was going to be instructive or purposeful, so I didn't want to cut anybody out of the survey, only by getting people who either always wear them or never wear them. And I kind of wanted to get everybody to answer if that was a question they were able to answer. Now, the way the logic of the survey was instructed, if you said yes, then your follow-up question was, I mainly wear a mask in public because. And the options were, it saves lives and is the right thing to do, or I will not be allowed into certain establishments, or fear of legal or social repercussions, or other. The vast majority of people who say that they wear masks in public most of the time stated that they do so because it saves lives and is the right thing to do. And that was 85%, or 128 of you. The next most common response was a tie between other and I will not be allowed to enter establishments without one. And only one selected fear of legal or social repercussions. Now, for those of you who said that you don't wear a mask in public most of the time, you have the question in follow-up, I don't wear a mask because. And the options were either they don't work, they are uncomfortable, it's my right, or this seems like a hoax. The people who state that they don't wear a mask in public most of the time were mostly citing that it's uncomfortable or that it's their right, with it's uncomfortable being 35% and it's my right being 32%. 22% said that they don't work, and 11% said that this seems like a hoax. Now, for those who stated that they don't wear masks in public most of the time because they don't work, they got a follow-up question, which was, what would you want a mask to do before you'd wear one? And the options were, be 100% effective in preventing me from getting COVID-19, be 100% effective in preventing me from spreading COVID-19, both, or other. The vast majority of people who said they don't wear a mask because they don't work wanted it to be 100% effective in both preventing the spread and contraction of COVID-19. One respondent chose they would want it to be 100% effective in preventing the spread of COVID-19. For those who responded that they don't wear masks because they think it's a hoax, they would get the follow-up question, who is gaining from the hoax? And the options were local, state, or federal government, a political party, a pharmaceutical company, hospitals and doctors, other, or a combination of several of the above. And 44% felt that it was a political party that stood to gain from the hoax. 44% felt that it was a combination of several of the above, and 11% cited other. Overall, only 9 people in the entire survey stated that they don't wear masks because they think it's a hoax. So it's kind of a small number, again, not a scientific poll, so not much to really extrapolate from this. Now, I did get some interesting comments as well. One person cited the notion that there are people being counted as dying from COVID-19 that are actually dying from other causes, and that the actual number is therefore being misrepresented. Another comment I got from one person was that they feel that they are unnecessary for healthy, asymptomatic people to wear, are being worn improperly, and that breathing in CO2 is not healthy. Another one felt that having asthma made a mask more dangerous than this prospect of catching COVID-19 on top of their asthma. and one that said that masks are ineffective, but hand washing and social distancing are better. And a lot of the other comments I got were somewhat along those veins. Again, this survey is not scientific, but most of the respondents are wearing masks, and they feel that it's the right thing to do because it helps save lives. And that people don't wear them have a variety of reasons, but mainly feel that they don't work, and they would want them to be 100% effective as an indication that they work.